Look deep into nature. And then you will understand everything better. Albert Einstein. On today's episode, we visit Stayton, Oregon. A small town with a big focus on nature. Join as we explore two of their best green spaces. Pioneer Park and Wilderness Park. On this episode of Parks and Exploration. We arrive at Pioneer Park to a lovely green space, dominated by beautiful old trees, fields of grass, children enjoying the playgrounds, trails, benches, picnic tables, a disc golf course. Everything you'd expect out of a park. But look a little further and you'll see what makes Pioneer Park truly unique. The Stayton Jordan Bridge. Originally built in 1937, the bridge spanned Thomas Creek in neighboring Lynn County, nearly 10 miles away. When Lynn County announced the aging Jordan Bridge was to be replaced in 1986, Stayton residents asked if they could take title to the structure. A covered bridge preservation company was formed, enlisting the help of numerous volunteers and Marine Corps reservists. It was rebuilt over the Salem Power Canal to serve as a footbridge connecting two parks. The process of rebuilding the Jordan Bridge occupied nearly 2 years, culminating in a joyful dedication ceremony in June 1988. Tragedy, however, would strike only 6 years later. The bridge had burned down the night of December 20th, when Christmas lights ignited the roof. The city decided to demolish the trusses and burn what remained of the bridge. Determined locals toiled throughout the next few years to construct a new covered bridge at the site, and eventually, they were successful. The new bridge incorporates glue-laminated members for added strength and was dedicated in September 1998. 21 years later, it's just as beautiful, and even more unique. Beyond the bridge, a trail leads out into Wilderness Park, which tends to be our preferred section of this great green area. It's a 55-acre landscape of forest and marsh with access to the North Santiam River on one side, and the Salem Power Canal on the other. The main trail is wide, flat, and straight, taking you on a very easy hike through a green glowing tunnel of trees. There are many paths leading off the main trail that take you to the water's edge. Several benches also sit along the trail, in addition to some trash cans as well. Many have quiet spots to sit and take in the natural beauty. A path appears to the right of us, and we decide to check it out. The area is overgrown with a distinct and ancient perennial plant commonly known as horsetail. It reproduces via rhizomes and spores, with its species dating back some 350 million years. It is also one of the highest silica-containing plants on Earth. You can find silica capsules containing horsetail in many health food stores, and it's also found in many herbal hair care products and cosmetics like anti-wrinkle cream. The path appears to only meander through this patch of horsetail and meet back up with the main trail, allowing us to smoothly continue our journey. After a short while, we come across one of several paths leading to the Salem Power Canal. You'll definitely want to stop and rest here for a moment. Take in the bubbling water, vibrant foliage colors, and wonderful wildlife, but don't linger too long. There is plenty more park to be explored. Further up the trail you'll reach a point where the canal becomes decidedly less creek-like, and more like a pond, having been mostly dammed off somewhere along the way, but if it's of natural or human intervention at this point, we are unsure. You'll often see nutria in this area. A large semi-aquatic rodent, native to South America, they were brought to the United States for their fur in the 1880s. Another branch off the main trail appears, and we must take it. A good stick is vital for keeping the spider webs at bay. Without one, the trek can be both frightening and annoying. A young elderberry grows along the trail. Next to it lies a snowberry bush. Near the end of the main trail you reach the North Santiam River. It's commonly used by locals for swimming and fishing, or, if you're anything like us, you just like to relax and absorb the natural beauty. This is where the Salem Power Canal starts. There's a small dam shortly after, and a trail leading down to the water's edge, where you can experience the rushing rapids and scenic views. We've reached as far as this trail will take us, and it's time to turn around and head back. But not without making several stops and detours, to enjoy just a little more nature along the way. The beautiful green glow, from the rays of sun peeking through the trees, is just too tempting. The same can be said of the calming and reflective waters, rustling winds, and chirping birds. A dragonfly is perched close by, but it doesn't want to sit still for a photograph today. Onward we walk, back towards civilization. We come across a tree under attack. We saw none of the perpetrators, but clearly it's some form of small critter, such as a termite or beetle. We're getting closer now, but another side trail has gotten our attention. This one is a bit more traveled than the others. We finally make it out of the wilderness and are greeted once again with the pleasant sight of the Stayton Jordan Bridge. We slowly make our way back across this unique structure, and after soaking up the scenic creek views a bit longer, we decide to check out this odd back corner of the park, and after examining a few choice plants, we continue back to the car. There's plenty more to explore in the area of Stayton, including another park connected to these two, but that will have to wait for another time. We'll be back, and soon. That's all for this episode of Parks and Exploration. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of our adventures, be sure to subscribe to catch the next episode when it releases. You can also visit naturenerds.video/blog to see additional photos, videos, and more. Finally, we'd like you to get off the internet now, and get out into nature.